Hello students, welcome to Affairscloud. My name is Vikas. So friends, we have an application by the name Careers Cloud which you can go and download through the Play Store. And once you have downloaded, you can log in with your Gmail ID. And why I am suggesting you this application, because this is the one-stop solution for all the current affairs. This is the best of the best application and the platform where you can enhance your learning through help. Here you will be provided with multiple courses. Here you will be provided with multiple options of quizzes, and even you will be provided current affairs on daily basis. PDFs and quizzes will be provided to you on daily basis, both in Hindi as well as English. Here you will be provided current affairs with weekly basis and monthly basis also. Here remember, once you have done watching our video, then you can log in through this application, take out the PDF, read that PDF and go through the quizzes. That will enhance your preparation. Same you have to do for weekly and same you have to do for the monthly also. In monthly you will be provided with the top 100 important questions PDF and video also, that will enhance your learning, and it will be a very beneficial and important video for the revision perspective. And not just this friends, apart from this we also provide you banking and economic questions. We provide you state current affairs such as of Uttarakhand, UP, Tripura, Telangana, and many more. Not just this, apart from this we also provide you topic wise current affairs, and the topics that we are providing you are really important. These topics are such as national affairs, international affairs, important days, sports, defense, science and technology, apps and web portals, obituary. These are the important topics that are being asked in various exams across India. So these are the topics that are must and should be covered and will be beneficial for the preparation of the students.
Hello everyone. So in this video we will be discussing important current affairs of 19th of August. The session will be very interesting and important, so do pay attention till the end. Let's start. President of India recently inaugurated which Indian naval ship? And let me tell you, this Indian naval ship, this was inaugurated by President of India Draupadi Murmu when she visited West Bengal, right? And this marked her second visit to West Bengal as the President of India. So remember, she has inaugurated the sixth ship, right? It is the sixth ship of Project 17A of Indian Navy, and it was at the Garden Reach Shipbuilders Engineers Limited facility, correct, on the banks of the Hooghly River. This was inaugurated, that is located in Kolkata, West Bengal, right? So what is the name of the Indian naval ship? It is Vindhyagiri, right? INS Vindhyagiri. This is the name of the Indian naval ship that was inaugurated by President of India Draupadi Murmu during her visit, or during her second visit to West Bengal, and this was inaugurated at the GRSC facility that is on the bank of Hooghly River in Kolkata, West Bengal, right? Another, remember, there was a campaign that was launched by Draupadi Murmu ma'am, and the campaign was My Bengal, Addiction Free Bengal, right? As the name suggests, My Bengal, Addiction Free Bengal. This was a campaign that was launched under Nasha Mukt Bharat Abhiyan, correct, in order to curb the drug abuse in the society. Then if we talk about GRSE, Garden Reach Shipbuilders Engineers Limited, who is the chairman and managing director here? PR Hari. Then where is the headquarter? Kolkata, West Bengal. And here the parent ministry is your Ministry of Defense. Next, here you can see, on her second visit to West Bengal, she inaugurated Indian naval ship Vindhyagiri, that is the sixth ship of Project 17A. Next, India recently signed a memorandum of understanding with which country for sharing Indian stack? What does this Indian stack comprises of? Aadhaar card, right? Your DigiLocker, UPI, e-sign. These are some of the facilities that comes under your Indian stack, right? And with the help of these Indian stack, India has been able to cater the large population, right, in order to provide various services, correct, training programs. Then we will be saying various best practices in order to tackle the large population in India, right? And we know that India is having the largest population in the world. So how can we deal with such a large population? So for that, Indian stack has been one of the best segment where we implemented so that we were able to tackle such a large population. Correct. So India recently signed a memorandum of understanding with Trinidad and Tobago so that they will be also using the Indian stack now. Correct. And this is Indian stack. It is a collection of open APIs and digital public goods that aims to facilitate identity, data and payment services on a large scale. Payment services with UPI and Aadhaar card and DigiLocker, these are the facilities for identity. Correct. Under this MOU, both India and TNT, they have agreed to collaborate on various areas of digital transformation by the means of capacity building, training programs, exchange of public officials and experts, and development of pilot or demo solutions, among others. Correct? The collection of APIs in the Indian stack, they serve as the foundation upon which various external entities can be constructed software that taps into government identification, payment network, etc. Right? Then remember, since 2023 June, India signed MOUs with countries like Armenia, Sierra Leone, Suriname, Antigua and Barbuda to facilitate the sharing of India stack. Also, Mauritius and Saudi Arabia, they have also expressed interest and are at the advanced stage of finalizing the cooperation on the Indian stack. Correct? Next. Next is, what is the name of the real-time information and forecast provider mobile application that was launched by Central Water Commission, CWC? So what is the name of this real-time information and forecast provider mobile application that was launched by Central Water Commission? It will be Flood Watch. This is the name of the mobile application, right? And this mobile application is basically to provide real-time information about the flood and also to forecast the flood that can come in a particular area, and it can forecast up to 7 days, right? It can provide forecast about flood information up to 7 days to the general public using mobile phones. This initiative is an innovative solutions to enhance flood information and preparedness. Flood Watch, it was developed by CWC, that is your Central Water Commission. This is a user-friendly application that will offer both readable and audio broadcast. It presents information in two languages, that is both in Hindi and English. Correct? Then this app includes real-time flood monitoring where users can stay updated about the current flood situations throughout India. And the app utilizes the data about near real-time river flow that is updated almost in real time from various resources. Correct? Next, if we talk about CWC, who is the chairman here? Kushvinder Voraji. Where is the headquarter? It is in New Delhi and it was established in 1945. Correct? So to provide real-time information and forecast of up to 7 days and to help the people prepare for these floods, this Flood Watch mobile application was launched. Next is, what is the name of the inaugural exercise to be hosted by Indian Air Force in mid 2024? So remember, Indian Air Force is set to host the biggest ever or the largest ever air exercise ever conducted in India, and it will be the first ever edition. That means we can say it is the inaugural edition, right? So the name of the exercise is Tarang Shakti. This will be the first ever edition. It will be the largest air exercise ever conducted by India, and the exercise is anticipated to involve more than 12 air forces. Correct? And apart from this, remember the 6th edition of COPE India. This COPE India is an exercise that is held between Indian Air Force and US Air Force. So coming back, we are talking about Tarang Shakti. It is the largest ever air exercise that will be ever conducted by India in India only, and it is the first ever edition. It was initially to be scheduled in October-November 2023, but now it has been rescheduled until mid 2024. Correct? Various air forces, that is these 12, this will include your France, UK, Australia, US, Japan, etc., are scheduled to take part in this exercise. Then this is your COP India exercise. The 6th edition of this was held between Indian Air Force and United States Air Force. Where was this held? This exercise was held in West Bengal and Agra, UP. Next, here you can see Tarang Shakti in mid 2024, and it will be hosted by India and Indian Air Force, and it will be the largest air exercise ever conducted in India and will be the first ever, that is the inaugural edition here, right? And approximately 12 air forces will be participating in this exercise. Next, India will hand over which marine surveillance aircraft to Sri Lanka? So it is your Dornier 228, right? So India has presented Indian Navy's Dornier 228 marine surveillance aircraft to Sri Lankan Air Force. Correct? To Sri Lankan Air Force. And this was at an event that was held in Colombo, Sri Lanka. On the occasion of India's 77th Independence Day celebration, this was a gift presented to Sri Lanka by India. Right? This marks the second Dornier aircraft provided to Sri Lankan Air Force through a grant from the Indian government. The arrival of this aircraft is under a turnaround of the earlier aircraft provided by India to Sri Lanka in 2022. This replaces the first Dornier aircraft, which served for a year and was returned to India for maintenance. Right? Then remember, in 2018, Sri Lanka requested for India for two Dornier reconnaissance aircraft to enhance the maritime surveillance capabilities of Sri Lanka. Following the request, India decided to provide Dornier 228, which was a part of Indian Navy's fleet, correct? And it was provided to Sri Lanka free of cost for a span of 2 years. And in 2022, India handed over the first Dornier maritime surveillance aircraft. And now this first was returned back to India after 1 year for maintenance. And now the second edition or second Dornier 22 aircraft, marine surveillance aircraft, was provided to Sri Lanka. Correct? Next. So here you can see this is your Dornier 228 aircraft. This Dornier 228 aircraft, it is a 19-seater Dornier 22 aircraft. It is a highly versatile multi-purpose light transport aircraft. Dornier 228 was designed and manufactured for the first time by Dornier, a German aircraft manufacturer. Right? Following the transfer of technology for German corporation to Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, it began the manufacturing at its transport aircraft division in Kanpur after obtaining a product license. Next is your banking and finance. Recently, RBI has selected McKinsey and Accenture to use artificial intelligence and machine learning to improve the regulatory supervision. Because we know with the help of AI and machine learning, it will be easy to find all the problems that are going on, and it will be helping us to improve the regulatory supervision also. Right? With this, with AI and machine learning, it will be easy to analyze the huge database and improve the regulatory supervisions over banks and non-banking financial companies. This technology, AI and ML technologies, they are used for real-time data reporting, effective data management, etc. Then remember, in September 2022, EOI, that is your expression of interest, were sought by RBI with regards to engagement of consultants specializing in advanced analytics, artificial intelligence and machine learning. And RBI has shortlisted even 7 applicants for the participation in the request for proposal, out of which only 2 firms were selected. And which are these two? McKinsey and Accenture. Right? Important. Next is RBI. They have launched a pilot project that is for public tech platform for frictionless credit, and they have launched the centralized web portal Udgam for unclaimed deposits. So remember, RBI, they have launched their digital lending pilot project, and it is your public tech platform for frictionless credit. That means RBI, through this digital lending pilot project, will be able to lend people credit easily, right? Frictionless it will become easy for them. This is developed by RBI Innovation Hub, that is Reserve Bank Innovation Hub, that is a wholly owned subsidiary of RBI. The public tech platform will aim to streamline the credit provisions that are processed effectively, effortlessly transmitting crucial digital data to lenders. Right? Apart from this, remember RBI Governor Shaktikant Das, he has introduced a centralized web portal that was called Udgam. This stands for Unclaimed Deposits Gateway to access information. This is to simplify the process for the public to locate their unclaimed deposits in a various banks through a single platform. Right? So this is your Udgam that was launched to simplify the process for the public to locate their unclaimed deposit, and Udgam stands for Unclaimed Deposits Gateway to Access Information. Correct? And RBI launched, so two things you need to remember here. First, a pilot project that was public tech platform for frictionless credit, right? And second thing was Udgam portal, that is Unclaimed Deposits Gateway to Access Information. Next, here you can see RBI. It was established on 1st of April 1935, and in accordance with provisions of RBI Act of 1934. Then deputy governors are 4 and headquarters is in Mumbai, Maharashtra. Next, Bank of Maharashtra has topped the list of PSU lenders chart in Q1 in loan deposit growth. I repeat, it is your Bank of Maharashtra, that is an Indian public sector bank. They have emerged as the top performer among the public sector lenders in terms of loan and deposit growth in the percentage during the first quarter of the current financial year of 24. The deposits and advances recorded around 25% rise, the highest ever by any public sector bank during April to June quarter. Apart from this, remember, according to the data recently published, Bank of Maharashtra's gross domestic advances surged by almost 24.98%, reaching a total of 1,75,676 crore at the end of the month of June 2023. Here, Bank of Maharashtra was followed by UCO Bank on second bank, a position with a growth rate of 20.7% in the second spot. Right? Bank of Baroda with on third position with 16.8%, and Indian Overseas Bank in the fourth position with 16.21% growth. Right? And then SBI, that is India's largest lender, SBI stood at fifth position with 15.08% growth, and on top it was your Bank of Maharashtra with how much percent growth? It was your 25% rise. Correct? Next is Axis Bank. They have partnered with RBI Reserve Bank of Innovation Hub to launch KCC and MSME loans powered by PTPFC. Now, what is this KCC? Kisan Credit Card, right? So, Axis Bank, they partnered with RBI Hub, and it was to launch Kisan Credit Card and unsecured MSME loans that will be powered by public tech platform for frictionless credit. That is an initiative of RBI Hub, that is a wholly owned subsidiary of RBI. So I repeat, it is your Axis Bank, right? They partnered with RBIH, correct? And they together launched this Kisan Credit Card and your unsecured MSME loans, right? They will be powered by public tech platform for frictionless credit. That is an initiative of RBI Hub, correct? This Kisan Credit Card, they will be on pilot basis, that means on trial basis, and will be introduced in the state of Madhya Pradesh. Very important question can definitely be asked, that Kisan Credit Cards will be launched on pilot basis in which state? They will be launched in Madhya Pradesh, where customers can access these cards for the amount of up to 1.6 lakh rupees, right? So it will be on pilot basis. Then MSME loans will be made available across India, and this will offer loans of up to 10 lakh rupees to customers. Right? Next, if we talk about Axis Bank, who is the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer? Amitabh Chaudhary, right? Headquarters is in Mumbai, Maharashtra. Then if we talk about RBI Hub, who is the Chief Executive Officer here? Rajesh Bansal. Headquarters is in Bangalore, Karnataka, and it was established in 2022. So coming back, Axis Bank, they partnered with RBI Hub to launch KCC and MSME loans powered by PTPFC, and KCC, this will be launched on a pilot basis in the state of Madhya Pradesh, where people can avail the amount of, or using these cards, they can avail amount of up to 1.6 lakh rupees. Next is IndusInd Bank. They have launched Visa multi-branded credit card with Qatar Airways and British Airways. I repeat, IndusInd Bank Limited, they have launched first of its kind Visa multi-branded credit card, that is your IndusInd Bank Avios Visa Infinite Credit Card. Right, this was in partnership with British Airways Executive Club and Qatar Airways Privilege Club. This card aims to offer best-in-class rewards and benefits to customers across travel, wellness, and lifestyle experiences. Avios, the reward currency for British Airways Executive Club and Qatar Airways Privilege Club, which can be used for travel rewards including hotels and car hire. So coming back, it was your IndusInd Bank. They have launched this Visa multi-branded credit card and Qatar Airways British Airways. Correct. So with Qatar Airways and British Airways, IndusInd Bank tied up to launch this Visa multi-branded credit card. It will be powered by Visa, and the name here is IndusInd Avios Visa Infinite Credit Card. Correct. This card is an ultra premium metal card with an innovative sleek design. This chip-based contactless credit card will enable swift, convenient, and secure transactions for your daily purchases. Airport meet, greet, immigration services, and lending airport facilities will be provided here, right? Then gold membership tier awarded by Qatar Airways will also be provided here, correct? And if we talk about IndusInd Bank, who is the managing director and chief executive officer here, Sumant Tatpalia, headquarters in Mumbai, Maharashtra, and it was established in 1994. Next is your Indian Banks starts specialized startup cell in 10 cities across India. I repeat, Indian Bank, that is a public sector undertaking bank that is headquartered in Chennai, Tamil Nadu. They have established 10 startup cells across various cities in the country to mark 117th Foundation Day, that is on 15th of August 1907, and this year it was 117th Foundation Day observed in 2023. Right, so coming back, Indian Bank, they are the Indian Bank, that is a public sector undertaking, right? They started specialized startup cell in 10 cities across India. This startup cell have been set up in Ahmedabad in Gujarat, Bangalore, Coimbatore and Chennai, New Delhi, Gurgaon, Guwahati, Hyderabad, Kanpur and Mumbai. And this was aimed to create specialized banking needs and promote growth of the startup ecosystem in India. As a part of this initiative, banks have developed a range of various banking products and services that are specialized designed for the startups. So coming back, remember it was your Indian Bank and they have started these specialized startup cells in various cities across India, and this is to promote the startup ecosystem in India. Correct. Then who is the MD and CEO of Indian Bank? Shanti Lal Jain. And these are the cities where Indian Bank will be setting up these specialized startup cells. Next, CRISIL projected Indian economy to grow at 6% in fiscal year 24. I repeat, CRISIL, this is a global analytics company, and they have estimated that Indian economy will experience a growth rate of 6% during fiscal year 24. That is a decline from 7.2% growth that was achieved in fiscal year 23. Correct? Next, remember, if we talk about retail inflation in India, it escalated to 7.44% in the month of July that we discussed yesterday, right? And this is above the target of RBI, that is between 2 to 6%. The notable resurge in food inflation to 11.5% in July, that was up from 4.5% in June and 3% in May. This marks the highest food inflation rate since April 2022, that is 11.5% inflation rate in the month of July. Next is Parminder Chopra. He became a full-time chairman and managing director of Power Finance Corporation Limited. I repeat, after the approval of ACC, the Power Finance Corporation Limited has appointed Parminder Chopra as the first women full-time chairman and managing director with effect from 14th of August, and the Ministry of Power has approved the Chopra's appointment till the date of her supination, correct, or further orders. So coming back, Parminder Chopra, she became the full-time chairman and managing director of Power Finance Corporation Limited, and she has been appointed as the first women full-time chairman and managing director of PFC. Next. Now next question can be asked is, she will be replacing whom? She will be replacing Ravinder Singh Dhillon, right? She will be replacing, or she will be succeeding Ravinder Singh Dhillon, who had the additional charge of the chairman and managing director of PFC. Next, science and technology. Recently, Agnikul Cosmos began integration process of their first launch vehicle, that is Agniban, sorted from Sriharikota. I repeat, Agnikul Cosmos Private Limited, that is a space tech startup. They have commenced the process of integration of the first state of the art launch vehicle, that is Agniban sorted, right? Agniban sorted. This is the name of the first state of the art launch vehicle, Agni Ban sorted, and it was launched by Agnikul Cosmos Private Limited. This sorted here stands for suborbital technological demonstrator, right? This is an exclusive private launchpad at Satish Dhawan Space Center, Sriharikota in Andhra Pradesh. Correct? Agnikul became the first Indian company to sign an agreement with ISRO to get access to ISRO's expertise and facilities to build Agniban and their launchpad. This Agniban sorted, this is a single stage launch vehicle powered by Agnikul's patented Agnilet engine, that is a fully 3D printed single piece 6 kilonewton semi cryogenic engine. Correct? So coming back, remember, it is your Agnikul Cosmos Private Limited. They have recently commenced the process of integration of their first of its kind state of the art launch vehicle, that is Agniban sorted. Next, remember, if we talk about Agnikul Cosmos Private Limited, who is the chief executive officer and co-founder here, Srinath Ravichandran, and the headquarter of this company is Chennai, Tamil Nadu. If I ask you Vikram S, this is the rocket of which company? It is of Skyroot Aerospace. Skyroot Aerospace. Correct? And Agniban sorted, this is the launch vehicle of which company? It is of Agnikul Cosmos Private Limited. Next, sports. Recently, India tour of West Indies and USA of America. We are talking about cricket, right? India's men cricket team toured West Indies and USA for 2 test matches, 3 one-day international and 5 T20 internationals, right? This was against West Indies cricket team. That will be from 12th to 13th of August. India won 2 test matches against West Indies. After the rain, drew the second test match, and so the score right now is 1-0 because one was draw and one was won by India. Apart from this, India has also won ODI series, that is one day international series, by 2-1 against West Indies, and West Indies has won the T20 international series by 3-2 against India. Correct? If we talk about BCCI, who is the current president of BCCI? Roger Binney. Headquarters is in Mumbai, Maharashtra, and it was established in 1928. Next is state news. Recently, NEHDC and TIDE, they signed an MOU to digitize the handloom and handicraft sector in Northeast India. I repeat, TIDE Platform Limited, a London UK based SME focused on financial platform, they recently signed an MOU with Northeastern Handicraft and Handlooms Development Corporation, that is NEHDC, and this is to empower digitization of the handloom and handicraft sector in the Northeast India. So it is your TIDE, that is a London UK based SME financial platform, and they have recently signed this MOU with this Northeastern Handicraft and Handloom Development Corporation, and the sole reason for this MOU was to digitize the handloom and handicraft sector in the Northeast India. This year long partnership aims to strengthen the financial inclusion for nearly 2.1 million handloom weavers and 3.5 million handicraft artisans. Correct? And this will enable the handloom sector to use digital tools that are based on AI, IoT, enterprise resource planning, implementation for inventory tracking, mapping, and other reasons. Correct? This MOU will provide various entrepreneurs with the necessary tools, knowledge, and resources to effectively plan and manage their finances. So friends, these are your important current affairs for the day. Now let's go for one-liner revision. President Draupadi Murmu ma'am visited West Bengal. This will be her second visit to West Bengal after becoming president, and she inaugurated INS Vidyagri and My Bengal Addiction Free campaign. Then India has signed an MOU with Trinidad and Tobago for sharing India's tech. CWC Chairman Khushvinder Vora has launched Flood Watch application for real-time flood forecasts. IAF to host mega multilateral air exercise Tarang Shakti in mid-2024. India hands over maritime surveillance Dornier 228 aircraft to Sri Lanka, and this will be the second aircraft because first after 1 year has been brought back to India for maintenance. RBI selected McKinsey and Accenture to use AI and ML to improve the regulatory supervisions. RBI has launched pilot project for public tech platform for frictionless credit, and they have launched centralized web portal Udgam for unclaimed deposits. Bank of Maharashtra has topped the list of PSU lenders chart in the first quarter in loan deposit growth. Axis Bank, they have partnered with RBI Hub to launch KCC and MSME loans that are powered by PTPFC. Then IndusInd Bank, they have launched Visa multi-branded credit card with Qatar Airways and British Airways. Next is your Indian startup has started specialized startup cell in 10 cities. So Indian banks, they have started specialized startup cells in 10 cities across India. CRISIL projects Indian economy to grow by 6% in fiscal year 24. That was growing by 7. That grew by 7.2% in fiscal year 23. Parminder Chopra became the full-time chairman and managing director of Power Finance Corporation Limited. Agnikul Cosmos began the integration process of their first launch vehicle, Agniban, sorted from Sriharikota, Andhra Pradesh. And India tour to West Indies, we can see this directly, you can read it. NEHDC and TIDE, they signed this MOU to digitize the handloom and handicraft sector in the Northeast India region. So these are your important current affairs for the day, friends. Now let's move to some revision part. In June, Neeraj Chopra has won the gold medal in the men's javelin throw at the Dash Diamond League with a throw of 87.66 meters. Right? We are talking about Neeraj Chopra. Right? He is related to javelin throw event. Right? And he is from Haryana. Correct? Now the question asked here is, he recently threw a 87.66 meter javelin in which event? So it was a Lausanne Diamond League. It was held in Lausanne, Switzerland, right? And here he won he finished second with he finished first here. That means he finished with gold medal with this 87.66 meters throw, correct? And it was the men's javelin throw at the Lausanne, Switzerland Diamond League 2023, correct? Then remember this Lausanne Swiss Diamond League. It was the 6th round of the Diamond League series of 2023, and the 2023 Diamond League series has a total of 14 rounds where 13 rounds are qualifiers and the 14th round is the final that will be held in Eugene in USA. Correct? And India's Murli Sri Shankar finished 5th in the men's long jump event at the 2023 Lausanne Diamond League with a jump of 7.88 meters. So apart from this, Neeraj Chopra, remember, Murli Sri Shankar also finished 5th in the men's long jump event with a jump of 7.88 meters. And Neeraj Chopra, who is from Haryana, he is related to javelin throw and he secured gold medal in the men's javelin throw at the Lausanne Diamond League, and it was the 6th round of it. Next, name the personality who recently won F1 2023 Austrian Grand Prix. He will be Max Verstappen, right? Max Verstappen, he's a Dutch Belgium, correct? And he has won the 2023 Australian Grand Prix, correct? And he drives for which company? He drives for Red Bull, correct? And he was on the first position. Now who was on the second position here? Charles Leclerc. He drives for Ferrari. He is from Morocco. Who was on the third position here? Sergio Perez. He drives for Red Bull, correct? And he is from Mexico. He was on the third position. So on top position was Red Bull driver Max Verstappen, who has won this Austrian Grand Prix. Next, Indian football team defeated Dash country football team to win the South Asian Football Federation Bangabandhu Championship for the 9th time. So remember, Indian football team is also known by the name Blue Tigers, and they have defeated Kuwait in the finals to win this South Asian Football Federation Bangabandhu Championship, and it was for the 9th time that India has won this SAFF Bangabandhu Championship, right? Then if we discuss, it was in 1993, 1997, 1999, 2005, 2009, 2011, 2015, 2021, and now in 2023 India has won this title for the ninth time, and they defeated Kuwait national football team in the finals. Correct? And where was the final event held? It was held in Bangalore, Karnataka. Next, name the Indian badminton player who recently won the men's single final at the Badminton World Federation Yonex Canada Open 2023. So I repeat, name the Indian badminton player who has recently won the men's single finals at the Badminton World Federation Yonex Canada Open 2023. He will be Lakshay Sen. Right? He won the men's singles final at the Badminton World Federation Yonex Canada Open 2023. Correct? He defeated the Chinese player in the final. Where was this held? What is the location? This Canada Open, it was held at Calgary in Canada. It was from 4th to 9th of July. Right? And in this, we are talking about men's single final, right? Who recently won it? Lakshay Sen. But if we talk about the women's singles, who won the women's singles? It was won by Akane Yamaguchi, right? And she's from Japan. And Indian badminton player PV Sindhu, she lost to Akane Yamaguchi in the semi-finals. Correct? Next, who has recently won F1 Armaco British Grand Prix and claimed his first ever British Grand Prix title? He will be Max Verstappen, right? As I mentioned, he's a Red Bull driver. He's a Belgian Dutch player who won the Armaco F1 Armaco British Grand Prix 2023. This was held where? Location in England, right? And this marks the first ever British Grand Prix title and the sixth consecutive F1 win for the 2023 season, right? So this is his first British his first British Grand Prix title, right? Also remember, this also marks the Max Verstappen's 8th win of the season and Red Bull's 10th consecutive win for the year 2023. Correct? Because apart from this, 2 titles were won by Sergio Perez in Saudi Arabia Grand Prix and Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Then in this only Armaco British Grand Prix, who secured the second position? Lando Norris. He is McLaren player. He secured second position and third position was secured by Lewis Hamilton. In July, India finished at the dash position, securing 2 gold, silver and bronze medals in the competition out of 112 countries at the 64th edition of the International Math Olympiad that was held in Japan. So, what is the rank of India here? India finished at the 9th position, securing 2 gold, silver and a bronze medal in the competition out of a total of 112 countries. That was the 64th edition of this International Math Olympiad that was held in Japan. Which is the country that secured the top position? It is China that secured the top position here. That was followed by USA on second and South Korea on the third position. And this is for the 4th time that India secured a position in the top 10. Correct? So right option here is option 2. Next, which football team has won the men's 2023 UEFA European Under-21 Championship title by defeating Spain at the Georgia event? Right? So it is England, right? England football team has won the 2023 UEFA Championship, right? For under 21 championship that was held in Georgia and they defeated Spain here in the finals. Correct? And this marked England team's third UEFA European Under 21 Championship. First they won it 1982, second 1984 and now in 2023. Also remember, this also marks the 9th final of the Spain, more than any country ever played the final, whereas Italy is on the second position with 7 final 2 events. But here Spain was for the 9th time playing the finals and England defeated Spain in the finals to win their 3rd ever title. Next is your friends homework section. First, as per the recent Monetary Policy Committee announcement, what is the repo rate of August 2023? Next, which country is the host of Malabar 2023 multilateral naval exercise? Important. Correct? Tell me also about the Quad nations here. Next, Reliance Jio recently completed the work related to connecting which country with high speed optical fiber cable? So these are your 3 homework questions, friend. I hope you have understood the assignment. All you have to do now is like the video and comment below and let us know what are your views for the same. If you find the session to be interesting, I'll want to see maximum comments. This will motivate me to make better content for you in the long run. So that's all for the day, friends. Thank you and have a nice day.
That's all for the day, friends. I hope you enjoyed the session, and you can follow us on the YouTube channel, as well as apart from YouTube channel, you can go and follow us at Affairscloud Telegram channel. And if you have any queries related to the content or the of courses offered to you or the payment which you did on the application, you can contact us on the number provided, that is 7677333862. Apart from this, friends, you can follow us on the Facebook as well as on Instagram handle, that is affairscloud_official. In the end, friends, if you use a code that is Vikas10, you will be getting an additional extra 10% discount by using this code Vikas10. Also, if you have any problem regarding the course purchase, any problem regarding to our application, you can contact us on the mobile number, that is 9677333862. And if you want to mail us, you can also mail us on support@affairscloud.com, and I assure you that our representative from us will be contacting you soon and resolving your issue.